Hey, how's it going? Darren Koski here with ATG Recruiting. I want to talk to you about an over-the-road job we have. This will have you out 30 days, but then you're home for a full 7 days. So this job will be really good for people that like to be out on the road and want to come home and take some time and a breather before you get back out onto the road. So they will have you out for 30 days, and then you'll be home for a full 7 days before they send you back out. As far as the pay goes on this, you're looking at between $1,500, $1,600 a week. We know freight's kind of spotty right now, so that's why I put $1,500. But you should definitely, as long as you're managing your time, make between $1,500 and $1,600 a week on this run. They do have a $1,300 a week minimum pay program. The way that works is basically as long as you don't refuse any loads, you're on time. Should I say on time? You're back on the road when your resets are over and stuff like that. You should absolutely be able to make your money. But if something else that's out of your control happens, then they'll make sure you don't get less than $1,300 a week on that run. So they're really good people. You can talk to them. They have an open door policy as far as if you need to talk to the top people, you can go right ahead and do that. They also take good care of their drivers. Like the way they set up their equipment is great. In fact, we'll go over that in a second here, but it's a good company. I send a lot of drivers over here and they all enjoy it and they all tell me thanks. It's a great job, great equipment. You don't have to worry about breaking down or any of that kind of stuff. So you're going to, and they take good equipment, so which means you're going to go right through those inspection sites as well very quickly. So again, it's all no-touch freight. You're looking at 60% of it's going to be drop and hook. So a little over half is going to be drop and hook. And another great thing about this is you're going to basically be running between distribution centers. So you're not going to be going to any little stores and stuff like that. As far as the freight, it's all dry freight. You're going to be hauling for some of those larger box stores you've all heard of, but I can't mention here on the video. But it's a good gig if you're looking for something that's going to have you on the road, but with a company that knows what they're doing. They've been doing this for a long time. So you're not going to have a lot of those issues with like the new startups and stuff like that. As far as the equipment goes, you're going to be running fully loaded Cascadias, and they're going to be automatics. You're going to have a bunk if you want a rider. So they do have a rider program. They do have a pet program. With the pet program, you're going to be probably getting a 2019 Cascadia, not necessarily one of the newer ones, but they're all automatics. You're also going to get a flat screen, 24-inch flat screen TV with a DirecTV package. You get Sirius XM. You get basically all the bells and whistles, refrigerator, the APU, and all that stuff is all included. So as far as the miles, like I said, you're going to run around 2,200 miles. Or maybe I didn't say that yet, but anyway, it's 2,200 miles a week. And as far as the cents per mile, you're going to be running between 68 and 70 cents a mile. Now that's on a sliding scale. That means the longer you run, the less you're going to get paid per mile. The shorter the run, the more you get paid per mile. So as long as you understand that, and everyone runs between 68 and 70 cents a mile. I talk to a lot of my drivers even after they go over there, and they're like, yep, we do. I average right around there, somewhere between 68 and 70 cents. So they do it. They do pay that way. And because you're going to get some of the longer runs and some of the shorter runs. Being that you're going to be out 30 days, you're probably going to have more of the longer runs, honestly. So they also have a hazmat program. And it's not so much a program. It's just about 10 to 12% of their runs are going to be hazmat. That's going to be like paint and perfume. You're not talking about tankers. It's going to be basically freight that's going to be mixed in with the dry freight that you're already hauling. But you might, have paint thinner, that kind of stuff. So nothing really that goes boom. But so for that, if you have your hazmat or if you want to get your hazmat, they'll help you get it. They're going to pay you like 10 cents a mile more for those as well. So it might be a good thing to have if you have it, or if you want to get it. It doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? Again, they're going to help you get that as well. So I wanted to kind of go over really quickly here just to show you where they run. Let me get that slide up for you. There it goes. Okay, so this is pretty much where they run. They run as far north as the southern part of Maine, which is obviously down here, and as far south as Atlanta, which is like around here, and then Chicago, and then out to like Dallas area. Now, it doesn't mean like you won't ever go across these lines a little bit, but this is pretty much where they run. In fact, they run mostly I would say like up here as well. But because you're going to be out 30 days, you could definitely, come down in here into Mississippi, Louisiana, that kind of stuff as well. But you're not going to be going down necessarily into Florida because they're not really going in there. And but you could definitely maybe ride the I-10, out of Texas down into, as you're starting to head north again. And the other thing too is they don't go into New York City, or Long Island right now. They just don't have any business out there, and they don't go into the boroughs either. So you don't have to worry about that. But besides that, this is going to be your playground. You're going to be rolling all through here. So that's kind of about it for this job. If you have any questions, you can give us a call, 888-839-2705. I do encourage you to do so. We're not high pressure. I think you can kind of tell I'm not a high pressure kind of person. Neither is my assistant. We're very much just here to help you get the job that you want. If we don't have that job, that's great. No is the second best thing you can tell me. I'm not interested. So that's about it for right now. I'm just going to close with this. If you are interested in this job or maybe any of the other jobs, and you want more information, you can go to our website, www.atgrecruiting.com/jobs. And that link's going to be in the description below. And you'll be able to check out all the jobs we have and, see what else we have available. We do have some fine carriers that we represent, and be happy to help you all we can. All right. Thank you so much. Again, it's Darren with ATG Recruiting. You have a great day and be safe. Thanks.